What's up, Quarter Pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Wave Potter, and today I have a patron request from Faye. So thank you so much, Faye. Sorry for the mix-up with the request thread and everything, but we got to your video, we got it figured out. Today I'm watching Speed King by Yoyoka, or I guess Yoyoka's Deep Purple cover of Speed King. And I've been a little nervous to get to this one because yet again, another classic song that I have never heard before. But, you know, up until I watched her Burn cover, I think Smoke on the Water was the only Deep Purple song I'd ever heard, which is embarrassing. Well, I guess Highway Star too, because who hasn't heard that? But yeah, last time with her Burn cover, I actually learned the whole song and made my own cover of it before I even watched her cover, which was just, you know, it was a lot of stress, it was a lot of work, and I'm trying not to stress myself out so much by doing that anymore. I did a lot of that with Yoyoka's videos, and it was really fun, but it's a lot of work, so now I'm being more selective with the songs I cover, so I have more time to review music like this and less stress. So anyway, sorry about that rabbit hole. I guess I'll just get into the video. Just a quick heads up, this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be pausing, but if you just want to watch the original video, go support the original artist's channel. That said, if you're excited to see this, pound that like button, subscribe and ring that buddy bell. And if this is your first time here, I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. I went on to become a multi-instrumentalist and play in many bands. And now I like to make one-man band covers and watch other musicians play music, react, analyze, and break it down.
Break it down!
Whoa. This is really hardcore. I have not heard anything this hardcore from Deep Purple before. Wow. That's harder than it looks. Her speed is incredible, like I talked about in the last video. It's a cleanly played quadruplet. Wow. She just switched to the rim shot so seamlessly. I love these solos. And her dynamic is so, like, she's so showing so much restraint. I love the restraint in this part. While the other instruments take the lead. These camera angles are like ideal. Like everything I'd want to see. It's perfect. Her quadruplets are so cleanly played. This is really cool. It's like a ascension. And that speed is so incredible. Love that riff in the left ear. Deep Purple's guitars are so cool. That's what I learned from covering Burn right away is, dang, they got a lot going on in guitar. That was cool. Okay. What in the world? Man. She really showed her snare dynamics at the end of there. I gotta watch this again, obviously, and break it down more analytically, but first I have a burning question. How is Smoke on the Water, their big hit that everyone knows? They have so many amazing songs. Every time I hear one of the songs that Yoyoka's covered by Deep Purple, it's just a great, mind-blowing experience. This is such a cool song. So much energy. Alright, let's watch it again. Gosh, those quads are so clean. And I gotta point this out because obviously with quadruplet fills, you're using both hands, both feet. They're all alternating. Each limb that you use develops at different rates. Like a lot of music is heavy on the right hand and the right foot. So as you progress as a drummer, your dominant foot and hand get a lot more practice just naturally than your left or your non-dominant side, so they develop their skills at different rates. But, I've seen videos of Yoyoka going into her practice session with her practice pad, doing her rudiments and all that, and when she does fills like this, you can tell she's really put in the work because she can so effortlessly and seamlessly go into a quadruplet fill. It's so perfectly spaced, so cleanly executed, and it shows that she's put in that work and it's paid off. There's that hand speed again, which I talked about in the last video, but takes a lot of practice to be able to play that fast, that well. There. That is such an impressive fill too. She just so effortlessly goes into it. It's keeping time with the right hand, and then the snare and the kick are doing like these bouncy polyrhythms off of each other. Everything's playing at a different rate, so it's a lot harder to play than it sounds to keep everything perfectly in time, but just so effortless. Wow. And then right there, she switches to the rim shot so effortlessly. I guess that's the word of this video, effortless. Just to describe quick, when you're doing the rim shot, you switch your hand like this, you set it down on the drum, then you have to get your stick in the exact perfect spot. Especially on a metal rim like this, your stick needs to be in the perfect spot to get a good tone. If you get it in the wrong spot, it just sounds thin, like a stick hitting another stick. And I think sounds so... Yeah, right there. After that little tom fill, you could hear what it would sound like if she was hitting it in the wrong spot. But, because she's really practiced and has her technique figured out well, she knows exactly where to put the stick to get that good sound. And, that's something learned and practiced. It doesn't just happen. gotta say, especially in a part like this where it's pretty quiet, it's pretty just keeping the beat, I'm always blown away how well she stays locked into the pocket and into the time of the song without any of her notes getting off. This is something that I've noticed lately when I'm practicing, is that it's hard. Like, at certain times while I'm playing, sounds great, but then there's certain times throughout the song where just my spacing, my timing isn't that good, and it just shows she's nature and nurture. Like, obviously she started playing shows when she was 6, maybe younger. Obviously she's naturally talented, and we know she's put in the work to develop her skills, doing those practice routines and doing these covers, all this stuff, but she's got something special with just her natural internal clock. It's so amazing. She was meant to be a drummer, whereas I'm just a guy who tries to play drums. You know what I'm saying? Deep Purple's guitars are so fun. Just goes into those quads so easily. This part feels like a Space Mountain ride or something. That part was super cool too. The way that Phil had that rest right before that. Watch this again. That's so cool. Just great control over the instrument. Wow. What an amazing ending. All right. Well, thank you again so much, Faye. That was really awesome. I don't know how I've gone my whole life without hearing all these awesome Deep Purple songs. I mean, I played in a cover band, a classic rock cover band when I was a teenager, and we obviously only played like the hits from a lot of bands because that was just the set list I was given. So I had only heard Smoke on the Water. And I guess it makes sense because I wasn't alive when this came out. I didn't grow up with rocker parents. Up until I was probably 14, the only music I had really heard was like the Bee Gees and Alabama. Like, I don't think I even heard the Beatles really till I was in high school, which is odd because my mom's a huge Beatles fan, but maybe she was taking a break during that time. But I think the first time I really heard rock music was when I was in middle school, and one of my friends on the bus gave me a System of a Down CD, and that was my first experience with like insane drumming and rock, which is really weird to say now because, you know, I love rock. But anyway, yeah, hopefully that gives a little more context into why I'm so sheltered and and there's so many classic songs I've never heard. But then when I was in that classic rock cover band as a teenager, we only played hits, and so my classic rock knowledge is not what I wish it was. That said, thank you again so much, Faye. Thank you for understanding with the mix-ups, and yeah, I really appreciate your support, helping the channel stay alive. That's where I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you to all my patrons for helping keep the channel alive, and another quick reminder that the Wave Potter shop's now open. Also, I have a lot of requests all the time. I feel like I'm constantly just fighting to keep up with requests, but if you want your own requests, the best and kind of only way to do it now is join my Patreon or go to the link in the description to my website and make a request there, because those are the two places I go to see what videos I'll be reacting to this week. So that said, that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.
I've been working overtime every day for the last 6 months, but I haven't gotten paid.